Good morning, everyone. How is it going this morning? It's not as chilly as it has been the last few mornings. It's a little bit warmer today. So I think our next couple of days are going to be a little bit warmer here in North Georgia. But let's see who all is in the chat this morning. Good morning, Mr. C and Joe Fix It For You. Thank you both very much. Piggy's Piddles. How are you, Piggy? Boom kaboom, Piggy in the house. Mud Mascara, good morning, Tiffany. How are you? Rena LaRue is running the Grammy taxi this morning. Oh, goodness. Thursdays must be the day for that. I think she said there's a couple days a week she does that. So, yes, good morning to everyone. Good morning, Nanny Tam. Thank you for coming in. How are you? She said she had to go get some coffee too. Oh, yeah, me too. Hello. Can't have it without the coffee in the morning. Yes, and there is Annie. Good evening, Annie, because she's about to go to sleep. So I know it's nighttime for her over there in Australia. Suburban Hillbilly, good morning. How are you? And everybody is saying hello to each other. Piggy is, just so everybody knows, he is fine as a frog's hair split 3 ways. So there you go. Good morning, Heartland with Dink and Dank. Yes, here you go. Got the big jug of coffee, not the little one, the big one. Rebecca, Touched by Yarn. Good morning, Rebecca. How are you? Pooch. There's Pooch. Everybody needs a friend named Pooch. And a little bit of pretty, which is Tish. No judgment here with Tish Ross. You want to see that. Molly, Pest Hunter's Best Catch. Good morning. How are you? So I hope everybody is doing well this morning. It's Thursday. Wow, this week has like flown by. Some days I feel like I am the worst about time management. I mean, I know we're all like that. You think, wow, the whole day has gone by and what have I done? Zilch, zippo, nothing. So sometimes I like, well, a lot of times I like to make a list to kind of, mock me. So it's right there in my face, got to get this done, this done, this done. And then when I feel like I'm scratching things off, then I feel like I'm being productive. Those stay hot forever. Used mine the other day. Bucky's coffee cups. Yes, they are awesome. There's lazy days ahead with Jesse and Lisa. They had some really good soup yesterday. Just saying. I know who made that. My lists have lists. Yes, Suburban Emily. I feel the same. My list has a list to tell it to get to going. Yes, and you had sent me some bulbs and they are blooming, or they're not blooming. I'm sorry. They're sprouting. Just wanted to let you know. Butler Family Farm. Good morning. That's Susan and Jerry. There is Miss Christine. Hello. She might be running for a flight or working and then running for a flight later on today. But there's my sister, Miss Christine, in the house. Jesse said it is early. We'll give you a break for not doing anything. I got my list. It's actually carried over from yesterday, but I got my list. I've got some things on it carried over from yesterday. So definitely want you to check out, what did you say? Oh, I'm not going to say that word, Jesse, because Joey just cringes anytime anybody says that word. So I am not saying that out loud. And I know that Tiffany and Mr. C and probably Christine are all busting out laughing right now, thinking, I cannot believe he just wrote that in chat. You're a mess. Early in the morning, all the way to evening. A mess. Karen Breast, hello. How are you? Thank you for coming in. So I want to make sure that everybody knows I have a video coming out on Saturday. I have somebody who is a subscriber. We all know them. And they sent me a recipe, and I made that recipe, made a video on it. Of course, gave them full credit for it, because you got to give credit where credit is due, right? Don't be going and stealing people's ideas and recipes. But anyway, so look for that on Saturday. So the other thing is, if you would like to send me a recipe and you want me to make something and feature your recipe, I have, thanks to Jesse, I have figured out how to use this little scroll bar at the bottom here, the banner, and just send it to my Gmail, notfornothinghomestead@gmail.com, and I will do my best to try to make you proud and give you credit for your recipe. Let's see. Suburban Hillbilly said, you will probably only get foliage this year because they were planted in spring. It looks like monkey grass, she said. I'm not saying that other word because I will rip that one to pieces. They will bloom next year before the foliage appears. Okay, that is a very good explanation or expectation that I can look for. And you're right. Right now, it does. It looks like monkey grass. That is so funny that you say that, and then that just popped in my head. That yes, she's exactly right. Johnny, Mr. Gillum Farms. Oh, it's just Gillum Farms for him. Good morning to you. It keeps buffering. Oh, huh. Let me check and see. I'm sure I have everything connected. But give me just a second here and I will check and see. Oh, I don't know. It looks clear from here. So hopefully maybe whatever it was, it fixed itself. I hope. So let's see. More people saying hello to each other. Hello, hello. Thank God for bidets. Here we go with the poop talk again. Poop talk. Okay. It's too early. Yes, Christine, get him. It's too early for that. Dink and Tank said, I'll be watching for it, Ginger. Thank you. Yep, it'll come out Saturday morning. I always drop at 8:15. I'm not sure why. It just seems to get a lot. My videos seem to get a lot of traffic at that time. He doesn't mind enlightening me. Thanks, Jesse. You know, some things are TMI. Just so you know. And Lisa, I'm sure, would say the same thing. Goodness. What was a great idea? I missed that. Darn it. Gosh, I can't believe I already missed that. I already missed something. Again, everybody is saying hello, hello, hello. I got a few things. Oh, Christine said no buffering on her side. Good. I'm glad to hear that. We have another auction Saturday in Seneca, but we'll catch up. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Jesse said no buffering. Sherry, good morning. Thank you for stopping in this morning. Welcome, welcome. Annie said, seems okay now. You are loud and clear. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Charlie, good morning. Cooking Secrets for Men. How are you this morning? Hope you are doing well. Let's see. Saying good morning to everyone. I just can't text that well on my phone to get everyone's names. No, trust me, we all understand. Joey is a master at that, but I am not very good at that at all. Doing the tagging on the phone, I just can't do it very well. Oh, it was a great idea for the recipe chat. Okay. Yes. So, but I am very much looking forward to that video coming out Saturday, and hopefully everybody likes it. Yes. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse, always keeping me on track. What would I do without you? You know, what would I do without you? So this episode is brought to you by Gillum Farms. No, I'm kidding. Or Mrs. Lisa. not Mr. Jesse. It's okay. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, Jesse said it's very easy from the phone. So uh, you will have to enlighten me because I can't do it real well from the phone. Good morning, Jamie. Jamie's Country Living. Oh, Johnny said, good morning, my love, Christine. I said basically the same a few chats back. Safe travels. Yes, and Jamie is saying hello to everybody. Yes, teach us, oh wise one. Christine said, teach us, Jesse. So we have a couple of collabs that are coming up. And this enlightened by the Mod Father. Yes, the Mod Father. I do have that cup. I need to switch cups. Joey said people are going to think that you don't wash your cup, Ginger, because you are always drinking out of, but I like to use, once I get a cup, I'm like, oh, that's my favorite. Let me use that. And these are my two favorites right now. So next week we'll feature two more favorites. How's that? We'll go back into some other ones. But so let's see. We've gotten, we're right in Croctober. So those recipes that are coming out are really good. You know, I saw somebody put an entire butternut squash, I think it was a butternut squash, in a crock pot, and it worked out fantastic for them. I just never even thought about doing that. You know, the whole thing. I know the mind reels, right? In the crock pot, and it cooks it like super quick, super fast. So anyways, it did the trick and you don't have to mess with it. So that I thought was pretty neat. So we've got Croctober going on right now. In the chat is Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms. She has a collab that she is about to do. So I want everybody, if you have time, to show her some love. This is her first collaboration she is doing. She's doing it all on her own, and she's going to make it a 2-week collab. So it's just going to be a quick little one. Hopefully it will be packed with a lot of great things for you guys, recipes for you guys. I'm going to participate. So I'm really excited to share. And I already know what I'm going to do, but I'm not telling anybody because, yeah, I want it to be a surprise. But anyways, it is called Wild Game November. # Wild Game November. So that is going to be really cool. I think it's a great idea that she had. And I know she is going to do wonderful at it. So it's going to start November 3rd. It goes November 3rd through the 18th. Like I said, it's just a quick 2-week collab. And Christine is going to kick it off on the 3rd. So everything that you see, or when you're looking, look for her initial November 3rd video to kind of kick it off. And maybe she might do like a little short just as a teaser. This is just an idea, Christine. And just to get it out there and say, hey, everybody, guess what's coming November 3rd? Look out for Wild Game Collab. So Nanny Tam said, I saw that this morning. Yeah, that's awesome. Yes. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse's doing it. Oh, you're very welcome, Christine and Johnny. Yeah. You're welcome. You guys, you always brighten my day. And Jesse just makes me think about poop. Just kidding, Jesse. You know, we tease one another all the time. Good morning, Gail. Gail Southern Living is in the house. Good morning. Good morning. Oh, she said, sounds great, Ginger. I'll do that tomorrow. Yeah. So yeah, it's just a little teaser. I think I did that with the Chili Smackdown that I did in February, and I'm going to redo that again this year. We're going to do the Chili Smackdown, showing everybody doing their own chilies, but we do that usually again in February. We'll have that. But when I did that, that collab, I did like a little short, maybe towards the end of January, the last week, just so to kind of build the hype so everybody could get interested and grab their interests and everything. Oh my gosh, Suburban Hillbilly has the dreaded jury duty the 6th through the 10th. I am so sorry. And Christine in chat said, send me an email if you would like to join. Christine, if you will drop your email, I believe it's Gillum Farms. I think it's gillumfarms@gmail.com, but I'm not sure. Please correct me if I am wrong. Oh gosh, she's going through security, so she's listening. Johnny, if you can put the correct email, I know I have it in here somewhere. Let's see. Gillum Farms OK at yahoo.com. I hope you can send it there. Is that okay? If not, I just gave the wrong one. That would be Johnny's, and he would say, don't send those to mine, send it to hers. Johnny and I had a great time the other night. We did dual lives from tree stands. I was here in Georgia in the tree stand, and Johnny was in Oklahoma in the tree stand. And I hope you guys got to see that. I hope you guys got through the first 5 minutes of the audio problem. That was horrible. I don't know. It was either my phone or the connection with my Bluetooth headset. It just wasn't working out. And I know that sound was like, it was aggravating. It aggravated me when I tried to watch it back, and because I wanted to go back and see if you guys could see when I saw that deer, that doe, and if you could see her stomping at me. Yes, and I do see Annie. Let me put that up. Annie has a collab coming up, and I have that on my list too to mention. So I'll go ahead and check that one off. Look, see, I have a list of things I wanted to mention. Handmade, homemade Christmas collab starting November 1st, hosted by Annie at Our Urban Homestead and Lynn at Bucket List Homestead. So if you want to participate in that, then just give Annie a shout, or Lynn, either one. So, and then you can pop in and see what hashtag you need to put in and all of that good stuff. Oh gosh, Nanny Tam. So I've been thinking I had acorns dropping on the roof of my bedroom. It's pecans. My son never told me. Wow, I would be going out in the yard and scooping all of those up. Oh, I don't think she's in New Orleans, but we'll all wave. Oh goodness, her husband must be in New Orleans. Okay, so that is the right one, everybody. The Gillum Farms OK. Don't forget the OK. Gillum Farms OK at yahoo.com. So let's see. I didn't miss anybody. I want to make sure I didn't miss anybody that has come in. If I have, I'm very, very sorry. Hopefully I'll see you in the chat. And it's pecan. Oh, it's pecan is what she said. A pecan is a chamber pot. Well, I think it's a good nut that you can add to your breakfast bars, actually. But that's just the way I've always said it. I'm sorry. Hopefully it'll vibe with you. No, I don't say pecan. I don't know why. I just don't. Yep, there it is. Gillum Farms OK at yahoo.com. And Annie, if you want to put your email in, I will put that up at the top as well. But that is the email right here. There we go. If you want to get into the hashtag Wild Game November collab. as Mouse Toes would say. It's a collab, people. And you're going to want to be in it because it is going to be a lot of fun. I am very, very excited. Piggy, is Eileen going to jump? Oh, you need to make. He said, I'm not going to comment on that, Ginger. He does say some funny things. You'll have to see if Eileen is going to jump in that. Oh, I'm sure she's got plenty of tricks up her cooking sleeves that she could jump in that collab as well. She's so funny. The grandsons have been summoned, told them I want every single nut out there. That's right. I mean, just think of all the money you can save. Those things are expensive when you go get them in the store. They are so super expensive. And I feel like they raise the price this time of year because they all know that we need them for our baking. And Christine said, Annette, I would like to join your collaboration. I'll send an email. American, politely, 2 men to have a seat, so I'm back. What? I'm not sure what that was, unless I just read it wrong. She said, I had to, Suburban Hillbilly. Oh, that's funny. We share the same email. You share the same email. Well, that's good. That's good. Don't delete any of her emails, Johnny. I know they're cooking related. You don't do the cooking. I am not going to comment on that. Yes, I did read that. Good morning to Gail. See? Christine says pecan. A pecan is what you take in the car on vacation for those who don't have a Buc-ee's on their route. Well, you know what? You also take some tissue because I feel sad for those people that do not have a Buc-ee's on their route. And we figured out on the way home from Pinecone Fest that where we got off at on I-75, if we went back over there, which is probably about 20 minutes, got back on I-75, we could go, I think it's 12 miles, and there's a Buc-ee's right there. So, yes, and I have Noodle November on my list, too. Thank you very much. Who did that? Who did that? Who does that? There you go. Yes, so I'll check that one off as well. Noodle November is going to start soon. And that's going to be very exciting too. Last year I made a dish with noodles, already made noodles. This year I am going to try to make some. I didn't have the nerve. I didn't have the nerve last year to make my own noodles or anything like that. But this year I am going to give something a shot. And I am really excited about it. Very excited. It's something I really like to use, especially in the wintertime. So, yeah, very excited about Noodle November coming up. So, and that's hosted by Tony at a Kettle Kitchen. So you'll probably see some of those coming out because not only has this week flown by and it's already Thursday, this month is flying by. I mean, before you know, guys, just think about it. Like a month from now, it's going to be Thanksgiving. So, yikes, which is a full week of nothing but people disappear into the foliage. So they'll be in the woods hunting. She said, yes, almost 10 pounds. Good morning, Bud Files. I did not see you sneak in. I'm very sorry. Thank you very much for coming in. Everybody is saying good morning. She's going to be doing the Noodle November. What is the one you're talking about again? I'll mention it to her. If it's for October, she might not be able to do it. No, it is November. It is Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, is doing Wild Game November. It's just going to be a short collab. It's going to be November 3rd through the 18th. So please have Eileen shoot her an email Oh, Christine said I sent Eileen an email. Okay. Sorry. She sent her one already. So, Piggy, I guess you and I'll just stay out of it and let them handle it, right? Mm, goodness. Hi, Gillum. We're also in South Dakota. I think that Christine is in South Dakota for business. They live in Oklahoma, but I think she's just there today, actually leaving today, if I'm not mistaken, to come home. And I know she's so happy about that. I wish Buc-ee's would come further this way. There is one in Calhoun, but that's too far away for us. Yes. Maybe that's the one that I'm thinking of that's that I can go out, and the total I think is like 30 minutes for me to get there. So oh, they told her to take a seat, lady. Listen here, little missy, stomping your foot. Go sit down. It's too early for you to be checking in. She said, listen, I try to be early for everything. Gail said, we stopped at Buc-ee's on the way in and out on the way to Pinecone Fest. And they are amazing, but I'm going to tell you, this man right here, Mama Gingy and Papa Giuseppe will make a great video. Thank you, Jesse. Jesse knows. He will tell you, don't go to Buc-ee's on a Friday or a weekend, the Friday through the weekend, or a holiday, I think, were the things that he said, because they are like super jam-packed. I mean, shoulder to shoulder at that point. So now when we came back from Alabama, we were coming through and saw the one in Georgia at, I think it was like 3 a.m. and we went in, it was empty. I mean, there were like employees in there, obviously, because they're open 24/7, but there were maybe 6 customers in there. But the drawback of that is you don't get to see Buc-ee, because the Buc-ee Beaver walks around in a suit and it's pretty cool. You can go get a picture with him and all of that. So that's kind of fun. And then that was my first experience at a Buc-ee. So I saw this big round area where you can see there's a cooker in the middle, and then like stations where people stand all around. Well, that was all empty when we went at 3 a.m. If you go during the day, because when we went to Florida, we stopped at that one and stopped during the day, and there's workers all around in every little station. They're making sandwiches, and there's one guy in that middle cook station, and he starts chanting, like, brisket on the board, and they all echo what he says. And then he'll say, sauce on the board. It's actually really cool to kind of watch it. And then you can see the girls that are stirring in like the caramel with walnuts and pralines. They made like a praline mix. That was good. I got some praline cookies. Those were like a diabetic coma in a small 3-inch circumference. They were good though. Good. Oh goodness. Jamie said she's been collecting black walnuts. Yes, Annie, this whole year has flown by. You are so right. Teresa, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well today. Let's see. Okay, I saw Christine say she sent her an email. Ginger, you and I are behind on our memos. We are, aren't we, Piggy? We need to get up to speed. Tony, Our Cabin in the Woods. How are you and Angie doing? I'm not going to sing the Angie song because I know she's probably way over that by now. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello. Guys, don't forget before you leave to please give me a thumbs up. It is greatly appreciated. I do appreciate it. And I did say do, Jesse, just so you know. None close to me either. I am so sorry. And there are so many out there. I mean, I didn't realize until you like bring up a Buc-ee's map just how many Buc-ee's there are. And I didn't know it was a thing until the Mod Father started advertising for them. It's just like Ollie's. And no Ollie's was that big of a thing either. I mean, if you got an upcoming business and you want to promote it in the best way possible, just hand it to Jesse. Okay? Lazy days ahead. 1031 at gmail.com. It's funny that I know that off the top of my head. You're welcome, Jesse. Suburban Hillbilly said hubby is traveling home this afternoon only to leave again for 5 days. Tomorrow morning, I have a huge surprise for him when he gets home. The refrigerator is leaking. Oh, I thought it was going to be something nice, like you made a big, huge pot of homemade soup or something. Fridge is leaking. Yeah, it is that close to us. I mean, you and Mr. C could jump in the truck and run on down, because those signs that we saw on I-75 coming back at night said, one of the billboards on the right said like 12, 13 more miles to a Buc-ee's or something like that. So yeah, it's probably, I think Calhoun is probably not quite that far for us. She said, I need all the help I can get. No, you were being early. Oh, you mean for the wild game November? Rats and possums in this collab. Blech, that doesn't sound good. What did Nanny Tam said? I wish Buc-ee's was close. Gas is $2.87 in Adairsville, Georgia. Nanny Tam, are you in Georgia too? Kevin with Tuber Chat. Good morning. Thank you for coming in. Nanny Tam, I did not realize that you were in Georgia, but I think Adairsville is like central Georgia, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember when we were driving up and back a lot, I think that's in central. I don't know. Correct me on that, Nanny Tam. But Piggy and Eileen, I need to email them and see the next time they're coming up this way, and then we can go eat. We'll meet somewhere and have some lunch or something. That would be super fun too. We have lots of wild rats, possums, so this collab is right up our dark alley. Wow. Okay. Where are you living? You don't live in no dark alley. You live in a subdivision. I think. Not like I've ever been there. Oh, Suburban Hillbilly said the Buc-ee's in Calhoun is nice. We have not been there, but you know what? It might be road trip worthy one of these days. Oh, thank you very much, Kevin. I appreciate that. He said he shared, thumbs up, and he shared on Reddit. Thank you very much. No, it's quite all right, Jamie. She said, sorry if I'm not keeping up. Oh, how did your hunt go last night, Jamie? She went coon hunting last night. Oh, Fridays, Sundays, and holidays. There you go. Fridays, Saturdays not in there too? We went on a Saturday in Florida, and that was jammed packed. Everybody is saying good morning to you, Kevin. I hope he's feeling the love. He is getting lots of good mornings. Good mornings, good morning, good morning. Oh, she got her picture with Bucky too. I did too. When we did our live, I got a picture with Bucky too. That's so awesome, isn't it? Yes, Suburban Hillbilly brisket on the board. And that guy's he's got one of those knives with the handles, and he's just a chopping and rocking it, and it's awesome. We are counting the days until the Springfield, Missouri Buc-ee opens. Oh, Susan, is that really, really close to you guys? Mr. C said, ain't that the store where the gopher walks around? Yes, it is. And there's a life-size statue of him outside too that's bronzed, like those busts that they used to make of the presidents. Gail said the pulled pork sandwich was delicious. It is pretty darn good. You can even see it when it's being made. It's like on that board. You're like, yeah, brisket on the board. Pass it this way, please. How do we always end up talking about Buc-ee's? Don't forget, yes, anybody who has gone to a Buc-ee's, if you will send Jesse and Lisa at Lazy Days Ahead 1031@gmail.com, but their excuse me, their PO box is on their about page, on their about section of their page. If you go to a Buc-ee's, please, please, please get him a bumper sticker. He is trying to do one of those world maps where he can put a pin in every state that he has gotten a Buc-ee's bumper sticker. Yeah, say that 5 times fast. Buc-ee's bumper sticker from. So I can't wait to see your map on where all your pins are. Have you gotten that map yet, Jesse? Oh goodness. Let's see. Nanny Tam loves black walnuts. Yes. And people say, oh, see, Jesse's going to go sing the Angie song. I was trying to keep her away from that for a minute. I'm going to have to come and visit y'all and go to Buc-ee's. Yes, Annie, there you've got a plethora of places here in the U.S. that you could stay. I mean, we're all saying, we got room. Come on over for a visit. Hubby just told me about one on our driveway. I'm wondering if she's talking about the coons. Darn autocorrect and fat fingers. Hello, Tony. Christine said. She said doo-doo. I did. I said doo-doo. I thought Jesse was going to be the first one to comment on that, but it was Mr. C, the carp man. They want you to think it's a beaver. You think it's a gopher. It's a groundhog and drag. Yes, she laughs every time. Okay. All for You. There's a song like that called All for You by Sister Hazel. Yes. And they're from Gainesville, Florida. Yes. And I know one of the band members. Yes, hit that like button. Thank you so much. Piggy said, I was not impressed with the Ollie's. I thought I heard you say Ollie's. Huh? Sorry if not. Yes, I did say Ollie's. The one in, I think it's in Woodstock. It's pretty nice. They've got a lot of stuff in there. You have to look. It's one of those things. We also used to have them around here, and they were called Big Lots. That was a long time ago. I think they've gone out of business now. I don't know. They may still be around, but it's a better version of Big Lots is what I feel like. There he goes. See? Dun, 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 dun. Lazy Days Ahead 1031. He's probably jiggling in his seat right now. Oh, she said, stop. Stop bragging about how close you are to a Buc-ee's. I'm jelly. Oh, Christine said, promote my collaboration, Modfather. Please. He said he will, Christine. He will do his best. And when he says that, it's like Ollie's and Buc-ee's. It's on. Everybody's going to know about it. Hey, Drunken Chef, how are you? Thank you for popping in. You're probably on break, and I appreciate it. If you would hit the thumbs up before you go back to work, and sorry you're working. If you are working, you may have the day off. Who knows? Off to So Day, off to my So Day. Everyone have a great Thursday. Well, have fun, Susan. We need to know about this, my So Day. Oh, Nanny Tam is in Tennessee. Okay, I did not know that. Hey, Scott, there is Scott rambling with the Brums. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well this morning. Good morning, Richmond's Place Homestead. Wow, if you saw me say the other thing a few minutes ago, you understand why I kind of twisted that in my twisted tongues. Good morning, Jan. How's it going? Oh my gosh. Yes, we do need a Georgia meetup. But I have seen what Randy and Julie went through, and Mike and Terry, and you got to be in for a lot of work for that. And the first thing is you got to find a good place to do it. So that will be on the Georgia meetup list of things to do. So hopefully one of these days we'll have a Georgia meetup. And I just lost my place. Oh, Big Lots are still around, Scott said, in Northern USA. Well, good. Okay. I thought maybe they went out of business. Maybe, because I haven't seen one up here. So everybody is saying good morning to Scott and Jan. And oh, I love this, everybody. Wait, I didn't see Bucky's bookmarks either. I demand a redo of my Bucky's visit. Jan, did you see this? I'm sorry. Scott, did you see this? Jamie sent you an email this morning. So hopefully you got that. Let's see. They said working on tiny house, doll house, not like a tiny house for humans, actually for dolls, and making new Christmas ornaments for trees. Still listening here. And you know what? You do some amazing work. I'm still so happy that I actually got the ornament that I saw you making on one of your videos, and I actually won it at Pinecone Fest. I mean, you have no idea. That is just one of those amazing things that what is the chances that I'm going to win the one thing I saw that I'm like, this is so personal. It's handmade. It's made out of all recycled things. I just think that's amazing. And that's where my heart is. I love that kind of stuff. Good morning. Good morning. We always talk about the bees, the bidets and the Buckies and the Brums. The Brums is right behind that. The bidets, the Buckies, the Big Lots, the Brums. What else? The Bucks. The Bucks, yes. Christine Lisa said there will be a bumper sticker in your next win box. Oh, that'll be a Texas size bookmark, as he says. See, repetition equals retention. Jesse says it so much that you retain it. And it's like knee jerk, like give it away, give it away, give it away now. See, like that. And Annie wants to know if I really have coffee in my cup. Yes, I really do. I just haven't had enough of it yet this morning. Jan, all the times I've been to Bucky's, I've never met him. Bucky? He walks around. You got to find him. I didn't see him. Joey's the one that spotted him. He was like, there's Bucky. There's Bucky. Go over there and get your picture. And I was like, ah! It's like when you were a kid and finding Mickey in all of Disneyland, or Disney World. I like Ollie's, but Jesse has the best one. Ours keeps going up in prices. There's actually a pretty good one in Gainesville that Joey sees too. So yes. Oh, she's doing all of her stuff and she has glue fingers. You better watch it. You may stick yourself to your phone. Jamie says, coffee with a smiley face. There's no smiley face on there. There's one right here. As long as I have coffee. Karen said, our Ollie's is nice and we have a Big Lots here in Western Pennsylvania. Well, that is awesome. So you got a Ollie's and a Big Lots. I mean, they're kind of like the same thing. We have a Roses down here. Now there's a Roses in Blue Ridge too. Yeah, it's in Blue Ridge. Not quite to Blairsville, but it's on the north end of Blue Ridge. They have a Roses up there, and it's pretty discounted as well. Oh, sorry, I wasn't highlighting that one. Roses is kind of like the Ollie's and all that stuff. My soda is Dr. Pepper Zero. Tony said, I went to the Buc-ee's in Georgia and it was huge. Well, darn it. Which one did you go to, Tony? We would have met up with you guys. They started out as Pick and Save. You know what? That is so funny, Sherry. I used to work for Pick and Save. Can you believe that? That was such a long time ago. Oh my gosh. Wow, that brought back just a flood of memories. Pick and Save that is such an old store, but it was a loved one. It was the place to go back then. Meetups are tough hosting. I'm sure they are. And you talk about lists. My little homestead to-do list would not be half as challenging as that list would be, I'm sure. There's a Big Lots in Stockbridge. If you're willing to risk your life to shop your life in that shopping center. No, I don't think it's that important, to be honest. I'll just move on to somewhere else. We still have Kmart here in Perth, Australia. Really? They have done away with, I think the last Kmart I saw was on the north side of Gainesville. And there was only one left. And I mean, when I grew up in Gainesville, it was bustling with Kmart's. Kmart was the thing. There was like 8 Kmart's as opposed to one Walmart. And then it flipped. Kind of like Winn-Dixie and Publix. There used to be like 10 or 12 Winn-Dixies in Gainesville and then one Publix. And it was always closed on Sunday. And now it's the exact opposite. There's probably 20 Publixes and one Winn-Dixie in Gainesville. Oh, wow. She's getting some tires. All right. Thank you, Jan. Love you. Have a good day. Getting some new tires. I had to get 2 new tires too before we went to the Pinecone Fest. That and had to get my oil changed just to make sure we made it there and back. Last thing you want to do is get on the road and have vehicle problems. So, let's see. Tony said, finish his Egg McMuffins. Time to get outside. Everyone be safe. Thank you, Tony. Angie, we'll see you later. Y'all have a good one. Judy Mae Collins, good morning to you. Thank you for coming in. Everybody's still saying hello. Let's see. You're going to put the Brums after a bidet. Sorry, the Brums, the bidet beat you out. Actually, did I put it after the... Yeah, I did. Well, bidet was the first thing that popped in my mind. Yes, the Bucks. The Bucks. I've seen what's meandering around your place there. You probably got plenty to choose from, Miss Christine. And your hubby has gotten your hunting thing all set up. So you are going to be in like Flynn. Judy says, hello, good morning to everyone in chat. Good morning. Good morning. Nanny Tam said, I just got a picture of my 5-year-old great-granddaughter with Bucky. I bet she was just elated. Her grandma took her on a trip and they stopped at Bucky's. Yeah, I bet she was just delighted because he is like a fun looking character, you know. It's pretty neat. The Bucky's Life Size Beaver is usually in the store on holiday weekends and on special occasions like a grand opening. Okay, good to know. Uh, Christine said he was a no-show in Melissa, Texas. Well, I think you were there kind of late, weren't you? I'm pretty sure. They have a Roses there in Ohio too. See? And they're all like discounted stores because I've been to the Roses in, there's not one in LJ, there's not one in Jasper, there's not one in Ball Ground in these little towns. But if you go on up to Blue Ridge, you definitely will find it. Let's see. Christine, I need a thrifting, junking, antique road trip. That sounds pretty interesting as well, as long as you've got a hefty pocketbook to take with you. Oh, me too. Me too. I remember Joey and I standing there in Kmart, the last Kmart, probably about 15 years ago, and seeing the blue light go off. And then they made the announcement, and then you had to take your ticket and you stand over there where they're talking about whatever the blue light special is. And they were actually doing a giveaway that day too, but that was such a long time ago. Yes, Piggy, Winn-Dixie was very good. It got me through a lot of gas tanks in my 1976 Granada, which was my first car. And yeah, so me and Winn-Dixie, after Pick and Save, me and Winn-Dixie, yeah, that was my job through about, I think it was my sophomore and junior year. So I worked there for about 2 years. So got me to, what did my dad used to say? You're out there running the roads and burning up gas. So yeah, I put a lot of gas in that Ford Granada. Oh, thank you, Jesse. I wonder who taught me how to do that. Some guy. Some lazy guy. Oh, let's see. Oh, Nanny Tam said that's right up my alley, Christine. Sorry, not sorry. I had to do that about the bidet, did you? I know, Piggy. You're gonna give me a rash up. We'll put insert beep right here. Just to poke fun. I love thrift stores too. Wow, they're so awesome. We have an antique store. Actually, we have 2 of them not far from us. And I always love to go in there and just look around and see what they've got that's new or that's come in that's new. It's just super fun. Johnny has no patience for that kind of road trip, Christine. Just saying. Yeah, that would have to be a girls' trip. Oh, Rena said she picked all of her green tomatoes last night before the freeze, going to get green tomato relish, going to can green tomato relish. Oh, that sounds good. I picked a bunch of green ones last year and made the salsa that's in the Ball book that has like the 6 or 8 panels on the front of it. It's an awesome book. I love that book. And they have a salsa recipe in there that is specifically made with green tomatoes. So it's something that you can find to do with those tomatoes that you don't know what you're going to do with. Annie said, I've been trying to find old cookbooks. Also love finding vintage fabric to use for patchwork. Oh, that's awesome. You're absolutely correct, Jesse. He's not invited. Who? Oh, who? No. I said, wait, I thought, no, I don't think. I don't think, therefore, I don't know. My first car was a Vet. Huh? A Chevy Chevette. Yeah, that's more like it. I was going to say, were you born with a silver spoon, Jesse? Oh. Ever need it spiced up, Ginger? Release the piggy. Yes. No, I know. I know. I've watched your lives and I hear you and Eileen's lives in the background making commentary. And it's not like you don't think people don't hear you. You make sure that they hear what you're saying. It's okay, Piggy. We're pretty much all like-minded. I did see Eileen's video yesterday about Linda Peterson, and that kind of upset me. She's really nice. Every time I've seen her in a live, she has been super nice, super supportive. And so yeah, that's a little. I'm not liking that. Chevette, yes. Chevy Chevette. I had one of those too. Now go on and rub it in, Suburban Hillbilly. Her first car was a 76 Mustang, the ugliest Mustang body style ever made. It still was a vintage Mustang. So I mean, come on. That's awesome. Oh, well, there you go. Johnny's not invited, so nah. That's what Christine said. 1968 Dodge Dart. Judy May, that is awesome. My mom had a Dodge Swinger. I think it was called a Swinger. And it was gold in color. That was the thing then. And I was like, oh, I don't know. This is a weird looking car, Mom, but she loved it. Okay. So he will tell me more about that when we get to meet up. And trust me, piggies. Is that all of us or just Piggy? I gave that car to my sister after about a year. I loved the gas mileage, but hated the style. Yeah. I mean, you know what? It got you to and fro. And I could fill that thing up for like $16 and go for like 2 weeks. My first car was a 1968 AMC Rambler. Goodness. Loved it, he said. 71 F100. Awesome, Mr. C. I think I've heard you reminisce in a very, you go to a happy place. You loved it and probably would still love it. The Dodge Swinger was similar to the Dodge Dart. There you go. So they were, for some reason, I was thinking they were. So thank you, Piggy, for that. Yes, Linda is a very nice and supportive person. So I don't know where that's coming from, but somebody's got a little evil in their heart. We also find tons of great deals at the DAV, Goodwill, and Salvation Army stores. Yes. There's a lot of like secondhand thrift stores around here too, that do have some good deals if you look really through all the junk, because they got a lot of junk too. So you got to find those little treasures in there. Okay, have a great day, everyone, is what Richmond's Place Homestead said. Getting ready to make some breakfast, freezer meals. Nice. Bye, everyone. See ya. Have a great day. Thank you so much for coming in. It is greatly appreciated. And hit that thumbs up on your way out if you don't mind. No matter what the weather was, the Dodge Dart would start. Didn't look good, but it got me from point A to point B. Amen. That's what I say. Let's see. Sent you my great-granddaughter's picture, Ginger, at Not For Nothing Homestead. Okay. That is awesome. I'll see if I can get that. Yes, a happy place like Happy Gilmore. But happier, because I think you really loved that F100. Let's see if I can find that email. Get that pulled up here of the pic. I also have one thing too before I let you guys go, that I want to show you that was sent to me. As I got it, it's coming in. I'm just waiting for my lovely internet to let it upload, I think. Wait. It's not bringing the picture in. Oh, there it is. Let me get out of that. I'm just going to show you on my phone here. Oh my gosh. She is so cute. Look at her with Bucky. See, that's Bucky. And Christine knows what that truck looks like because she stood next to that truck too. That is an adorable picture. I love how they put all of the stuffed Buckies in the bed of the truck. That is so awesome. Let's see. Yeah, have a great day. Nanny Tam's hating autocorrect. Yes, me too. I do too. And when I want it to correct me, it doesn't. That's the bad thing. Let's see. Christine said, in 1989, my first car was a two-door puke green. Oh, lovely description there, Christine. Puke green, 1972 Buick Century with bullet holes and rusted out trunk floor. Big with doors falling off the hinges. Yes, I can relate to the big doors because the Ford Granada had those too. They weighed a poop ton. Yes, don't forget, after this, Scott with Rick. So you're going to want to go over there and, ramble around with him for a little while. So if you get the chance, please make sure and do that. Let's see. We'll be posting 6 ornaments today. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, I can't wait to see them. Cannot wait to see them. Everybody's saying how cute she is, Nanny Tam. She was so excited. I was excited. And I'm 57. I was excited to take my picture with Bucky. So I can only imagine how she was. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to turn that in. I'm so sorry you had to say goodbye to love. That's a Carpenter song. I turned in my rental this morning and I already miss it. Yes, that's what I had. But I'm sure yours, Christine, was a lot newer than mine. Mine is a 2008. Yep, autocorrect doesn't work when it should. No, it doesn't. But it will try to change your whole sentence if you don't watch it. Let's see. I turned autocorrect off on mine. Got to where it was getting worse and worse. Yeah. Yep. Oh, somebody said have a fabulous day. Who said that? Oh, have a fabulous day, everyone. That was from Dink and Tank. I missed that. I am so sorry. Okay. Yes. She is such a cutie. Okay, I want to show you this. It's at noon. Oh, thanks, is what he's saying. I'm like, Texas? Wait, what? Are you in Texas? Yes, it is at noon. So she was squealing and talking so fast I could barely understand her. Oh, I bet. That's probably amazing. Okay, I'm going to share something with you. This is something that Wendy at Hardneck Farms sent me that she is making, or made, excuse me. It's something that she made last year. So again, if you have any crafts that you want to share, please let me know. You can send them to me at my Gmail. Why is that not showing that? Let me see. I'm trying to figure this out. I want to share that window. Not that one. Sorry, guys. I'm trying here. Okay, let's see if I can try it again. So I have it up. Well, you have to be smarter than the equipment you're working with. So that's what they say. and I don't think it's going to show it. Nope. There. Hopefully, maybe now. Is it seeing it? Nope. You're still not seeing it. Crud. Well, I think I have it on my phone. So I wanted to show you what she made because I think they're absolutely beautiful. And again, it's Wendy at Hardneck Farms. And it's a Christmas tree. Like a Christmas tree ornament type thing. I think I got it to where I can share it now. Thank you for being patient with me, everybody. Okay. Present. Share screen. Let's see. There we go. I got it. Jessie, are you so proud of me? I did it. Yay. Now, see, isn't that so pretty? She made these little Christmas trees. And then these bulbs right here. Let me see if I can get that a little bit bigger. I'm going to remove myself and make this there you go. So she makes these for, I think, everybody in the house. She has a video on her channel. It's Wendy at Hardneck Farm. She calls them I think she calls them the acorn Christmas trees. And they are so super cute. Finished acorn top Christmas trees and Christmas bulbs. And then she's got these clear bulbs that she's bought, and she put glitter in them and then just kind of shook it around. And then this one, I think she painted. Throughout this video, she shows you what she's done with each of these things. So I think that's pretty cool. So anyways, if you would like to send me one of your crafts, I would love to share it with everybody. A work in progress, something that you've completely finished. You could show me something that you've done 10 years ago. We always love to see all of those crafts and everything. So, look, Jesse's trying to help me. Thank you, brother Jesse. You can toggle through the pages by hitting the command tab scroll. He must be able to type 70 words a minute. I mean, you can also zoom in or out. Oh, too late. I already got rid of it. Sorry. Yes. I bet you to get these comments in the time frame I'm trying, because there's a delay between what's actually going live and what is live. So there's like a 30 to a minute delay. So for him to be able to type all of that in there that quick a time when I'm still doing it, he's got to be able to type 70 words a minute. I mean, you could get a really good job, Jesse, somewhere typing for somebody. I'm just saying, medical transcribing, something like that. If you need earn a little extra. Oh, goodness. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to wrap it up for today. We've been on for a little over an hour. There is so much on my to-do list that I have to get done. And so I got to go get after it so I can mark things off. And then it just makes me feel like I've accomplished some things. I don't want to let the day get away from me again today. So thank you all for stopping in here. The wind is coming in. Thank you all for stopping in today with Craft and Chat. Next week, I am going to try to do an actual craft. So I'm hoping that you will come along with me for that. So, he said, make sure Joe Fix It for Useless is done too. Thank you, Judy May. She said, enjoy the rest of your week. God bless you, my friend. God bless you too. Bye all. Thank you, Mud Mascara, very much. Thank you, mods. We love you. All right, guys. Take care of you and yours. God bless. And we'll see you tonight at Homestead Hangout. Don't forget Thursday night. Homestead Hangout starts at 6 p.m. with Gillum Farms. And then they'll tell you who to follow after that. Okay. Love you guys. Have a great week. See you over at Scott's. Don't forget, go get some lunch and then go to Scott's. Rambling with the Brums.